Hey SimFans, there was a recent update from PMDG regarding their 737 for the Xbox console, updates for the PC aircraft, and where they are at with the long-awaited Universal Flight Tablet, or EFB, as well as a brief update on their 777. So stick around friends, more on this coming your way. Okay, SimFans, so Robert Randazzo from PMDG posted in their forums an update on where they are at with the 737 for Xbox. Robert stated that they are currently holding off on the release given they have not yet succeeded in gaining clarity on the release timeline for having the associated livery packages available in the marketplace for use by Xbox customers. Now, he stated that they are using the DC-6 as a timeline gauge, and it seems that the livery package for the DC-6 aircraft is taking far longer to move through the release process than the airplane itself. So you might be scratching your head going, huh? So Robert went on to state that they are trying to ascertain if this is because they are doing it wrong, as in terms of PMDG, or because of other reasons. But either way, PMDG feels it is important to understand the process and timeline so that they can adequately inform and support the Xbox customers with accurate information before they drop the 737s into quote-unquote live status. Now it sounds like PMDG has an open query on this topic with Microsoft Marketplace team, but suspects they are busy and will get back to PMDG when they can. Also, Robert stated their original concept had been to make their aircraft liveries available at no cost, but had overlooked a long published detail in the marketplace agreement stating that the minimum pricing for an item in the marketplace is $4.99 US, and thus the livery packages for each product will come with that price tag, and he personally apologized for getting this wrong. So SimFans, in short, we continue to wait on the PMDG 737 release for Xbox. Sorry. Okay, now moving on to PMDG Universal Flight Tablet, or the EFB, that we've been waiting on forever and a day it seems like, at least last summer. Robert stated they have made great strides over the past month with the dev team, proving that their connectivity model works, is robust, and ready for wide-scale testing. Now, the major challenge that they have faced is the C++ and WASM projects have severe limitations on their ability to send and receive data between the C++ and WASM project and the outside world, and that this necessitated an entire development cycle to design, implement, and adapt communications capability between the outside world, the tablet, and the airplane itself that wasn't originally anticipated. Now, Robert mentioned the PMDG team that has been working on the tablet have now broken through the last series of blockers and are back to working on the core content. And as for a release date, well, go figure, none stated as of yet, but once again, we're told it's looking positive. Now, Robert mentioned the initial release of the tablet will bring a number of features, with a few more coming over time, and that Navigraph and SimBrief users will be pleased by the care that has gone into ensuring a nice, tight weave between their technologies. Now, to me, this is good news, but we'll have to wait to see what ultimately comes of it. Okay, now moving on for a general update on their 737 line. PMDG mentioned during the last 2 weeks they have been refactoring some of the click controls and animation logic in the 737 in order to more tightly conform to updated MSFS SDK standards that have evolved since development work on the 737 started in 2020. Now, Robert said this has been a tricky process, but overall yielded the results they wanted in that they were able to preserve all functionality in PC and extend identical functionality to Xbox. That's good for you Xbox simmers out there. Now, a new round of 737 updates is anticipated late next week with continued improvements. And as usual, the aircraft updates will come via the PMDG Operations Center for the PMDG.com customers and will eventually roll out for the MS Marketplace customers probably the following week. Now for an update on their 777 aircraft. Robert mentioned work is progressing on this project and that they are happy with how things are going. He mentioned there have been some dev time bleed off as they continue to support the work needed for continued improvements on the 737, the tablet development, the Xbox testing, and workout, but overall things are moving along and the pieces are finally coming together in a polished form. So in essence, friends, it sounds like most of their dev time has been put into their 737 for the PC and Xbox, and not much has been done on the 777 project at this point. And they also want to wait to have more work done on it to give us that moment of awe and letting us see more. Right, so that's it for now, SimFans. Nothing super duper solid, but it does sound like things are progressing at PMDG. But unfortunately for you Xbox simmers, not fast enough, right? Well, that's it for now, SimFans. If you like the content, please do a like and subscribe. And as always, SimFans, happy simming, stay safe, and blue skies. We'll see you all soon.